Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and today I have the first episode of another new series. This is Tales of Maj'Eyal 4. It is a totally free game, which is awesome. I will link in the description, of course, to where you can download it. And I basically have only played the tutorial, so we're going to go into this pretty blind. That being said, it looks super cool. Sorry, there is going to be a little bit flashing and stuff, but that should hopefully be done. What are my choices? Oh, okay, we're gonna start with normal, but we may end up going to easy if things end up, feeling too hard. There are different modes, so adventure basically allows us to have multiple modes, multiple lives, where roguelike only gives us one. I think we're just gonna go with oh geez. We're going to go with the very, very basic stuff here. We're just going to play the very first class and race and go with that. And we're going to give it a shot here. If you have not heard of this game, it is, as I said, a roguelike that basically is pretty expansive, and we're definitely gonna see that as we go on. Let's see, can I even upgrade any of those? No, I think these are my only choices up there. It looks like it. So, alright, this is our interface screen basically, as far as leveling up our character. So what I'm gonna do is just... Oh, that was it. That's all the class points I have. And then I've got one generic point, and I've got two places that I can put it. So we're gonna do that, and then I think that's it. We are ready to go on our way. Alright, so... You heard the caves below it were infested by vermin and undead. Perfect. So I guess that's where we're going. I can check my quests of trolls and damp caves. Let's see. Explore the caves below the ruins of Corpwell and the troll mire in search of treasure and glory. Okay. We will do that. Alright. So, yeah, as you can see, this is a very traditional style roguelike. A modern example of it. Not that this isn't modern, but a more maybe popular example that people might know is Dungeons of Dreadmore, and then maybe Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. If you are a little bit more into some of the obscure, not that that one's super obscure, but you know what I mean. Alright, that was a function basically where you can rest. And by resting, you basically wait around until either you are at full health or an enemy attacks you. So we will be doing that quite a bit. In between fights, things like that. That is something we can pick up. Okay. So that's a bit of lore. I'm not going to go too much into the lore or anything. There will be a chat on screen. I'm not actually sure if I can turn that off. It would be nice. Let me see. Sorry, I wasn't expecting online. Chat channels. I just don't want any chat. This should work. This should just make it so that no chat ever shows up, which is what we want. Very cool to have on there. Not necessarily what I want for the purposes of the series, of course, because we don't necessarily want to be, seeing the chat all the time. But yeah, it's super easy to start playing the game, super easy to set up an account. And the account basically lets you It keeps track of stats, like how many times you've played, how many times you've died, things like that, as well as things like achievements. Whoa, that was not very nice. Dude just sent me flying. Alright, I'm doing well. Yeah, okay, so I am still alive, that's good. What do we got here? Pick it up, go into my inventory here. Yeah, it looks like we should definitely wear that. Seems to be pretty much totally an improvement over what we were wearing, so don't see too much of a reason to not pick that up. By the way, I should mention I'm a pretty big fan of roguelikes if you did not know that already. So, one thing I will ask is, if possible, if you're familiar with the game, try not to, you know, spoil everything for me. I don't know, I guess part of the fun in a roguelike is, you know, dying a lot and kind of learning the game through dying a lot. So, while I will take, of course, you know, little hints and stuff here and there, and certainly like base level things that aren't going to spoil things. Like if I do something really stupid, go ahead and let me know that I did something really stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I guess you know, if there's like a way to just kind of win every time, maybe don't tell me that yet. If that makes sense, because I would like to, you know, explore the game for myself a little bit. So that's my only real request. But yeah, I definitely have no problems with you telling me little hints and things like that. But yeah, that's basically what it comes down to, is I much prefer getting hints as opposed to, hey, here's how to play the game, stupid. So yeah, I think that is really the only thing I would ask. Alright, it looks like we have explored. Yep, let's do it. Oh, right click to change level. Perfect. Okay, please help me. I am afraid I lost myself in this place. I know there's a recall portal left around here by my friend, but I have fought way too many battles and I fear I will not make it. Will you help me? Yeah, sure. Don't see why not. I'll give you some help. I wasn't really expecting escort quests and things like that, but that's cool. So... Oh. But that... Okay. It is a little hard to tell, I guess, at least from what I can tell. It's a little hard to... Oh, press control to compare. Gotcha. Okay. Sweet. Never mind. Complaint is gone because, well, there's no reason to complain because my complaint was, hey, it's hard to tell how this compares, and then I found the compare button. Whoa! Okay. I should really be, like, taking a look. Let's... Yeah, I do have, like, abilities and stuff that I should probably use. Okay. We're doing well here. And I'm gonna level up soon, which is also really, really nice. Yes, that leveled me up. Jeez, that thing had a ton of health. Oh, did she die? Oh, yeah. Oops. Well, why was she running off on her own? That was stupid. Oh. Okay, fine, I will fight you. Alright, there we go. Sweet. Now I should be able to level, I think. I do have to remember how to level. Whoa, that's not it. Oh, you know what? It's right click. Sorry. Please do forgive. A lot of things like that I'm going to have to learn. Because, you know, being that it is kind of a traditional roguelike, there are definitely some... I don't know. I don't really necessarily want to call it, like, archaic or anything, but, you know, a little bit. Maybe just not totally modern. You know, just kind of things about the game, I would say. Especially in controls. And that's true of a lot of these roguelikes like this. But, you know, that, again, is part of what makes it fun. So, wow, we are finding some pretty good loot. Let's see. I should equip that. Is there any reason to equip that? I guess there's no reason not to, so... Oh, wait. Okay, sure. I'm not totally sure what we do with that. Again, this is going to be a learning process, so apologies if you are an expert at this game. I am not yet, so bear with me. Alright, we got some slimes and some molds. I'm assuming there are probably like boss fights and stuff too at some point, things like that. Alright, sweet. Things that I really like about this, and I guess it's hard to maybe say that just yet because, you know, I am still really just starting it. You've basically seen me play everything I've experienced with this game other than playing the tutorial. But yeah, things I like about it, in comparison to other things that are similar, so far it seems a little easier, maybe. Or a little more natural to get into, I would say. And I guess one thing that I did see online from what other people have said is one of the big advantages is that it's a roguelike that doesn't necessarily require you to spend a lot of time reading a wiki to be able to play it, and I definitely appreciate that. Because, you know, if you've ever tried to get into roguelikes, that can definitely be sort of a barrier of entry, especially because, sadly, I guess like a lot of online communities, there are some roguelikes out there where the community is not very helpful to new players and would rather just not have new players at all, which seems so counterproductive. But, you know, it is just kind of a truth of, okay, I think this guy's gonna be a dick. Yes, he's definitely a dick. Oh, I died, didn't I? Shit. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm ready to go back. And this time I'm gonna do better. Okay, I should probably actually look at what these do. Alright, so there's that. And let's do that. Yeah, that is what we're talking about. So that went much, much better. I should really take whatever that was, and let's go in here and we can grab all this stuff. These are like runes. They're called like infusions, but basically they allow us to... They each have an effect, pretty much. I can actually open my inventory and show you an example. So, heal 71 over 5 turns, things like that. So, they are definitely useful in certain situations. They're also not super common from what I can tell. Even in the tutorial, they were fairly rare. Obviously, the tutorial is scripted, but they did a good job of showing me that they won't be something I get often. So... I am curious what actually the outcome of completing that quest would have been. Probably just some kind of reward. Alright, well I think with that we're ready to move on again. Yeah, I'm definitely having a good time with this. I should mention, I always try to mention this with new series, but if you are enjoying it and would like to see more, if this feels like a series that you're going to want to see, continued, then please do, please do show your support in the form of leaving comments, letting me know that, first of all, and then also, okay, is there a way? Yeah, take all, perfect. And I need to level up, don't I? Yes, okay, so stats, I'm gonna level up basically the same stuff every time, for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That lowered the cool time a little bit. Quick recovery. Yeah, I want to upgrade that. And then we're good for that level. Yes, I do accept those changes. Thank you very much. Alright, we'll grab that. Then I want to go into my inventory. Was there, like, something that was better? It's hard to tell. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think we're fine. Alright, yeah, definitely though, if you want to see more of this, please do consider, clicking the like button and leaving a comment showing your support. That kind of stuff is always super helpful with new series, and especially in a week like this, where I'm going to be doing probably a couple more new series as well throughout the week. I don't think all of them will stick, but my idea was to try maybe 4 new series in total or so, and see what people like the most. So, keep that in mind, and we'll see what goes on. I guess if people like all of them, I can do all of them. One thing I will say is, even though we are going to be doing a lot of roguelikes, I am planning on not doing like what I did with Isaac, and by that I mean, hour to 2 hour episodes on occasion. So I guess that is something to keep in mind. Oh wow, I can actually level up again. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot for 20 to 30 minutes. First of all, because that will allow me to excuse me, that'll allow me to get more done and potentially have more series like we're seeing. Oh, I guess I could have, if I was paying attention, suppose, oh yeah, perfect, I can actually take that point back. So now I could actually learn something new. That's passive. Okay, that's not something I care too much about. You focus your strikes, reducing your attack speed by 10. Okay. Rush we already have. Fast metabolism, combat focus allows you... Nice. That seems really good. So, we will do that. Oh. Okay, that works. Perfect. Good enough for me. Yeah, I have no idea actually how long a game of this normally goes. I think fairly long, but obviously at the beginning we're not going to be going really long, because I'm gonna die, pretty quickly. That's kind of the point. Yeah, let's pick that up. I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Oh. Yeah, we should wear that since we don't have an amulet. Oh yeah, where did that... Oh, the iron plate. There we go. Nice. So that is actually quite a bit better, which is really good because this situation right here is not looking so good. Alright. gotta remember to use my abilities, right? That's gonna be a big thing, and I've always had this issue in things like RPGs, roguelikes, things like that. I don't like using abilities, which is silly because obviously they're just there to help you do better. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up and also equip it, if I can find it. Because, yep, I was gonna say I didn't think I was wearing one. And by one, I mean a set of boots. So, now we've got a set of boots. Oh, yep, there's some enemies. Yeah, so I guess the biggest thing out of what I was saying earlier is do not expect full adventures every episode. Rather, we're going to get more of like a kind of a long adventure, if that makes sense. Each adventure might last a few episodes, and I think that's fine. You know, for now, what I'm going to have to do is just kind of experiment with episode length for some of these roguelikes, because obviously some roguelikes are meant as kind of like a lunch break roguelike, as I like to call it, or some are meant as sort of a long-term, you're going to put some time in to really get anywhere roguelike. So it all just depends. Wow, this dude looks kind of like a dick. Let's see what I can do here. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take him out. Alright, so that apparently updated our quest. I'm gonna take it all. Oh, the way to the treasure is to the east, but beware, death probably waits there. Okay, cool. Let me check real quick of trolls and damn caves. Oh, nice. So that is the first part. And I guess with that, this might be a good place to wrap up the episode. You know, since we finished half of the first quest here. So yeah, I guess we'll wrap up here and continue next time. But I guess let me kill this guy real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I was gonna say. Should be pretty easy. Oh, and now, of course, we'll go in here and pick these up. And, yeah, that is actually where we will leave off. So, as always, you know, like I mentioned, please do consider showing your support if this is a series that you want to see me keep playing. And by that, of course, I mean click the like button if you liked the episode and want to see more. Of course, leave comments, really for any reason. If you've got anything you want to say, that's totally fine. And, of course, if you liked this episode, then please do consider... no, I already said that. No, but if you like my videos in general and want to see more of them, please do consider subscribing to get my videos in your subscriber feed every single day. But yeah, with that, I thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time.